Hey, how you doing, Taurus? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Water Session Tea. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So what's going on with that, guys? It says don't want to speak to friends today. So some of you guys may not want to speak to some friends today. Okay, I'm hearing my word, will I never give up. Okay, there could have been some people here in the past that have been worked on. It does say regretting the situation hasn't been easy, but I see where a person could be coming from now that I'm sorry about what I did. Okay, so this could be you or someone else that is sorry about what they did. It says, no wonder I spoke about what would happen. It would happen to you. And it's never going to happen if you feel like you've got to work on what it is that you're warning yourself of, or what it is that you're warning yourself of wanting to become. It says you have to warn yourself of great things that are going to happen to you. And nothing is set in stone. Please believe me, I'm not taking you for granted, but I'm trying to warn you. Stop picking on her, or picking on anyone, or picking on me, or picking on someone that you feel like is going to harm you when it's not going to help. It says sexual attention is something that you need, or maybe wanted, or maybe seen someone else want. It says no need to speak about it, but it's not going to be easy giving her all that you want to give her if you have problems with people that are going to stroke your ego. It says sometimes you've got to look into things in your own way or your own mind, and time after time you've got to tease your mind about things that you are doing if you're not doing it in a great way. It says mental stress is something that you warn yourself of, or not to give someone else, and you warn them to see who you are and how you can support them, being very beneficial to them, or sensual about how you want to position your mind in the teachings that you've been giving yourself. It says supporting yourself is going to help you very much to give yourself good karma and overcome a situation that was hard, or even trial and error could be there, or situations could be there where you're supporting mental stresses and don't know how to let go of them. It says many times over people will judge you or keep you in the loop about things that have gone wrong or gone on. It says no time to wonder if general health problems are there or problems of people, but are you seeing that you have great news to hold your mind together and sort out who you are? You're stubborn at times, but you can see that you can certainly solve your own mysteries or your own problems if you put your mind at ease and see that generosity is given to you and blessings are there. It says problem with people is they don't always see this, and I realize this now when I give them my energy. They don't always hear what it is I have to say. Okay, this could be a water sign person. It does say many times over you could hear yourself. It does say it could be you, as an earth sign person, or maybe another earth sign, or it could be a fire sign person. Okay, Leo. It does say many times over you see you have to judge the situation and help yourself, or look into the problem. It says many times over you've seen who's going to harm you and who's not, and who's going to judge you and who's not, and who's going to be with you and who's not. It says no need to stress. Just warn yourself. Blessings are on its way. Okay. It says time after time I've seen this and I wanted to know if I could speak about it, and never mind why I'm doing this, but I've got to give myself help. Health problems is not something I need, so I'm supporting my mind and putting myself back in the same position. It's not going to be what I want. I'm healthy now in my mind, and I'm helping others to see who they are. I wonder if they're seeing me in this way, or I wonder if they're telling me off. Okay, could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, it does say wonderful things can happen to you when you remember good vibes are ahead of you. Peace and quiet time is now near for you to speak about things that you did, have done, or want to continue and do, or even believing that you can. Okay, so there's a lot going on there where you have to kind of look at things that you've probably overcome or achieved, or move past mental stress or mental struggles, or things that can solve your problems moving forward. Okay, all right, I'm picking up nice teachings are there as well. Okay, so in the past here, I feel like something has been worked on. Maybe someone was even picked on. Okay, it does say it's at risk for things to unfold in a natural way. It does say people do not need to be picked on by you or anyone to have their ego bruised. It does say some feelings of yours are trying to dilute something or ignore something or justifying something from happening. It does say people don't want to hear from you or me, so I'm not going to warn myself that there's any negative news. I try to warn you, people know who I am and where I come from, so I'm not going to speak about beneficial things that are going to make me look good or even bad. I just know people know me and I'm going to keep it there. Okay. All right, so maybe that's how you feel. Maybe that's what you told to someone else, or maybe you feel like there's another person involved. It does say, believe me, I've justified everything that I've had to know about myself, and I'm going to continue to help myself with what I know. Okay, could be dealing with, I'm hearing earth sign in the background or fire sign, but I'm seeing King of Swords here. So maybe you've made some decisions, or you just know yourself, or you pride yourself over situations and you've conquered the energy to know enough to see what's going on or how it could unfold or how it's going to happen or how people could get involved or where it's going. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on for you. I'm hearing love letter or sexual health problems. It says nothing set in stone, but people want to warn me. Do you have problems with people? That's why you don't want to speak about it. Do you have health issues of your own, or do you struggle with sex? Is that something you want or need? Okay. So I don't know if this is like personal things. Well, it sounds very personal anyway. So I don't know if this is have something to do with family, friends, or you know, maybe GP doctors or something like that. It does say you warn yourself not to speak about bad news, so you've got good karma coming in. Okay. Let's see what else is going on for you. I feel like some of you guys feel like your love life is smart now. It's on the mend, or it's good now, you know. Problem solved, things are good. So that's good. Says everything's going to swell up soon in the way of receiving a letter or a judgment, court proceedings. So there could be some type of letter or judgment, court proceedings. Okay, someone could remember this or is remembering this now and doesn't know how to speak about it, but does see where something could go wrong and may need to support this in the near future if they feel like bad news is there, or may not want to, and does see that good karma can come in. I feel like some of you guys may have like a swelling as well, so just kind of be mindful, you know, someone's swelling or something is swelling. Okay, all right. Something could be stressful or could be a little bit of pain in some way. All right, let's see what else. It does say, warning, if you get married, I'm not coming to your engagement party. Wow, who's this? Someone says, warning, if you get married, I'm not coming to your engagement party. Okay, it could be a fire sign, it could even be a water sign man here. Okay. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Says no one's said I should speak about you in a rude way, but you're negative, and I feel like if I call you out, you're gonna hear me. You witch, you are a wog. You're jealous of me. I feel like this person's trying to be a bit racist, calling out some type of racist slurs. Wog now can stand for a gollywog. Okay, it does say working on a person is not going to help the situation, but what if she wants to call you out and tell you that you're demons and you've got problems with her, and she wants to know whether the problem's going to arise or see you again. She wants to know who you are and doesn't know how to support her mind, but she does know that you're one of them. You're a word of mouth, a wog. Wow. So a wog can stand for, you know, the word gollywog. Okay. Now, I know not everyone's going through that, but someone's, you know, giving out some slurs. It says bad news for whoever's going to speak about negative, evil members of people's lives. It says negative energy is something that we don't want to hear, but it does say we truthfully want to work on good karma. So we're warning you to speak less about personal problems or people's. It does say many times over you see that good karma is there, but judgment is there around you, and people do not know how to support you with feelings of your own. It says many times over you don't know who's judging you or who's talking about you, but someone's sending out some racist comments or negative energy to you, and you know that you can feel it, or you don't know it, or maybe someone is around you or behind you and you don't know who's there. It says time and time again people will talk about you or say bad news or bad things, but you don't know if it is going to be you or if it's going to be them. It says many times over you've said these things or talked about them to someone and you may not have known it. It says sometimes you say bad words to people and you have to justify why you're saying it. So I don't know if this is you saying it, Taurus, to someone, okay, or if someone is saying these things to you or about you. Okay, it says blame anyone but me. I know that I'm going to be good at what it is that I do, and I want to know that people should know how to hold their tongue and talk about things in a problematic way of good karma coming out their mouths. Okay, so some of you could be priding yourself over the matter, not saying it's you, but if it's not you, it's not you. All right, but at the same time there is some people out here that do talk negativity, so I understand, some of you guys may take certain information personally, but you have to remember you're not the only Taurus in the world. Okay, so it does say you have to nurture yourself over situations a lot. And it does say good karma is going to come to you one day. Speak less about the problems in your own life, but see that good karma comes to you. It does say, warning, you do have sexual health issues. At times you need to figure out why you have them, or possibly one or two of you have them and not everyone. But it does say one or two of you have good news about your love life, and many of you have struggled over time to see if problems were going to get better. It says time and time again you have to see problems in your life get good or bad. Which is it? It says good karma is coming for you now to sort out your mind games or playing yourself or looking into your health institutions or even problems of your own, seeing if you need practice or even help with medication or anything that's going to serve you or help you at this time. Okay, so some of you are being warned that you've got to use medication or get help with certain health issues. Okay, all right, so anything else for Taurus? Okay, there's some negative energy in the background there, but I don't want to talk about it. And I'm hearing, something about a death wish. God forbid. Okay, God forbid it's anyone that wants to harm someone else. And on top of it, maybe it's just, needing to look out for help, health related issues as well, kind of protect yourself and stuff like that. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. It says love life is certainly going to be journeyed in a good way, and your possibilities of good karma are always there. Leave your mind to rest, as sexual energy is not going to support you with bad things. You want to hear good things and you want to support them. So see that you're supporting good things and never negative things. See that the problem with the people that judge you or talk about you is never going to relate their stress to mental problems of yours or people's energy that are going to talk about you in a negative way. Try to warn yourself that people's problems are not your own, and give yourself good karma and love yourself. It says nothing is set in stone, but people will judge you and wonder why you're not getting good work or good commitments or good jobs or even things of that nature, or why you're not looking forward to beneficial things that you have tried to process in your mind to solve problems, or give yourself details of good karma that could give you blessings upon blessings, instead of trying to warn yourself that you are troubled and harmed or even hurt or haunted by details of negative energy in your mind. It says sometimes you feel like great news is coming and you have to work on who you are and war at yourself at times, because you do see that things are going to work out just great, but you have to warn yourself. Nothing is set in stone. People want to warn you of negative energy all the time. Okay. You guys could be looking at a lot of information right now as well into something here. It says negative energy is there, constantly working on who it is that you need to speak to. One day someone said something that they need to speak to you about problems they have with the law, or consciously need to work on where it's going and how they can communicate things and what's going on behind closed doors. It says someone may not see you anymore or want to see you again, but they don't know how to communicate that. It says time and time again, I have lost a friend or even company of my own or people around me, and I want to know which way I should go from here. Okay, so some of you guys may have lost a friend, or you know, whether this is someone in passing or whether this is, you know, some energy in regards to you don't communicate with someone anymore. It does say, warning though, you do have good karma with some work coming in, so beneficial energy is there, blessings are there, and good karma is there. So some of you guys may be hearing that you're getting a new job coming in, or you've just started the role. Okay, it does say cautioning you for practice and good karma with your health and your intended mindsets to have good karma. If you don't have good karma, I can warn you that bad news is there. Okay, some of you guys, I don't know if you've got a doctor that's warning you about things. It does say priestess is there as well, or a priest that wants to help you. It does say plenty of sensual loving as well for you guys that want to have sex. Is something that you've got on your mind now to do, or you want to do it, or you have good karma to do it. It does say potentially a friend may not see it in that way and doesn't want to warn you enough to stay away from someone because they don't like you. It says someone here doesn't want to like you and didn't want to spend time with you, but doesn't know if they have to work with this anymore. It says many times over you have a friend or a family member or a female that wants to know you. It says sometimes you feel like you've got felt in your mind about things, you know, so maybe something touched your mind about things that you may have been feeling has been worrying you or stressing you out. It says sometimes I realize I'm not always going to be a friend to you, and I need to mind how I see you or even speak to you, and I don't know how to justify that enough. I see myself as a friend to you, but I just can't help you all the time, and I wonder how it is going with you. Where are you today? Where are we today? What's happening with us? How's things going to progress? How things going to go? How are we going to move forward? Want to know if I can speak to you or spend a night with you, or speak to you about how I'm going to take advantage or even leave you behind, or let you know that I'm not staying with you. I just need to know, where is it going? Okay, so this could be you as an earth sign man as well, wanting to make some type of offers here, or, you know, trying to understand where things are going with your lover or your girlfriend, or even just a friend. Okay. Okay. Does say, warning that I need to speak to my friends, and I need to find out where things are going all the time to help me understand who I am as a man. I just know that I need support with my lover. It's going to be me that's going to help them. I understand I need help with my lover. Please help me. So, you know, some of you guys need help with your lover, whether you're male or female here. It does look like some of the men are concerned, but it does look like some of you guys may be needing support with the minds of your own, to say that you've got your person, or even help them to give them good news and surprise them with promises of love and good fortune. It says your love life has been struggling, but good karma can come once you solve the problem with people that do care for you and want you to succeed and have good karma in your mind. Okay, so there's some information for you to be open to, and you've been direct about yourself, about what you see and how you hear things to support your ideas. Okay, I'm hearing something about a thief as well, so be careful. There could be a thief around you. All right, yeah, someone could even want to take your name or some information, so just be careful. All right, it says bad news for whoever's going to support, whoever's going to take my mind off of the situation. I know that I'm in love with her. I will never allow people to harm my girlfriend. Okay, so someone here is not going to let someone harm their girlfriend. Okay, it does say, warning, you do have a lover that loves you, and no one is going to surprise you with negative energy. It just says God loves you too much to support negative energy, and I have to pour this into my mind and say, I can't let anyone harm my girlfriend. She's mine. She's the only thing that I have in my mind to support me, to put me back on the right place and tell myself that I'm doing good in life. I have to support good karma, and I wonder when I can struggle to tell myself off a little bit just to help myself do good to her. I can't help her with negative energy. I've tried to warn myself this, and I'm not going to speak about it anymore, but I see I have good karma with my mind, and my female in my mind about how I see things, and I trouble with this most of the time and see that I don't. I just need to know that I have. I'm trying to find a way that I can look into that. Okay, now this could be a Gemini person. Okay, this could be a fire sign here and fire sign in the back of the mind there. I'm also seeing a water sign here as well. Okay, or an air sign. All right, this could even be you guys as well, as earth signs. All right, so let's see what else is going on. I'm hearing something about social media. Something about looking at sex on social media for some of you guys that look at sex on social media. I'm hearing wife life is going to be sweet. So some of you guys may be getting ready to get married or looking for a spouse, looking for a new partner. So I say warning, sex is on the menu right now today. May not need to have a friend anymore if you look at what's going to happen in the next 2 years or a week from now. I told you I'm not going to be your man until I want you to be my woman, and I'm not going to let you down or let you go. I just want you to know you've got to be there in the way I want to. So someone here is being a bit aggressive about how they want things, okay, and how they may want you to be their partner here, okay. It could even be, you know, an earth sign man if it's not you guys, Taurus. You know, it could be someone here that wants to know how they can be, you know, themselves and have the person that they want. It does say that this person, though, in particularly, doesn't have the best mindset to have good karma with their love life, and they may need to look at things on how they could be meaningful and change themselves before they date anyone else. Okay. Could be dealing with a water sign man, could be dealing with a fire sign female here. Okay. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. I do see someone here likes group sex as well, or multiple females. Does say wedding plans are on the way. If I have good karma in my mind to certainly give you what you want, I can certify the situation in a way that I want it and then give it to you the way I want it. I have to know that you feel it in this way, or I'm getting it. I trust and believe that I can't always have it in my own way, so I'm trying to ignore what it is I want at times to give you what you want. And I see that I can give you what I want, and then you give me what you want, and we can certainly work together if that's what you want. So someone here does understand give and take. All right, so someone is understanding this give and take, and I do feel like some of you earth signs know this as well. Understand give and take. It could be a water sign person, it could be an air sign person here, or a fire sign person, so any star sign here. Okay. It says 1 week later you're going to see me back in your mind pretending that you don't want me. I feel that's what's going to happen if I don't get my mind right. I just feel like I've given up on you, and I don't know how to stop giving up on you. I want you. I just need you. I want you. Okay. So this could be a water sign man here, or just someone holding back their feelings, saying, look, I want you. Having given up on you, I want you. Okay. Could be an air sign, it could be a fire sign, it could be a Capricorn, it could be a water sign. Okay, let's see what's going on with work. What's going on with work? I'm hearing Capricorn or Earth sign wants you to stress less about your man. And I'm hearing they don't want you to speak to them about your mental health. they struggled with this many times over and thought it was going to be justice for them to see that it was going to be good news to support you when they see that poor judgment is there with them also. They can't believe that they have to look into people now or less because they see that blessings are there with them to look into themselves. Okay. So something has changed. Okay, there's been some type of change with someone saying that you do need to let the person see that they're looking into themselves. Okay, or looking at them, or that you need to look into yourself, or let the person look into you and what it is that you've got going on with yourself. Okay, so anyway, what's going on? I'm hearing there could be a weak man trying to conquer his mental health. Okay, so let's see what's going on with work. Work is not so bad. It's just stopping you from having success right now, or you could be challenged in your mind about things that you need to do. It does say, shockingly, you've never seen something like this before, or you may see good karma. Warning, it doesn't stop you from having good karma. You've just got to work on who you are and support your ideas. Poor judgment has been there, or something got in the way and stopped you from really believing you could have trial and error issues in your way, or maybe even feeling like you have pretended to have good karma and certainly didn't have the best luck at all. It says some of you are going through many different things, and trial and error is there, or funding and lightning claps to continue to get in your way, and suddenly you see that you hurt yourself, or you had problems with people or individuals or someone that tried to stop you from doing your very best this week. It does say people do get on your nerves a lot, so you wonder how to support your ideas or even practically give yourself good karma. It does say someone here could be driving themselves crazy with cravings or feeling sick, maybe even judging themselves that they're starting to see where they've gone wrong, maybe even seeing that they don't have good karma. Some of you may not be feeling the same way, but it does say someone here feels like they're overweight or stubborn or don't have great news overall. It does say warning. It does say she knows that she has great things going for herself, but she does see where she's gone wrong with you, and she may not like it. It does say many times over she may feel like she's not really the person that you understand or even want to know. It says you may see her as anything you want to see her as, but she has got great potential or oversized ego. It does say when you do see her again, you wonder if it's going to be blessed for you. She may not be the personal issue for you to change your mind or change who you are or help you in your life, but she wonders if you can be who you are and support who you are without poor judgment of hers or being a pain in the neck. It says trial and error is there for people to see who you are, but it says blessings are there overall to struggle no more and have good karma in your world and in your life. Jesus loves you, honey. Okay, so could be some prayers that I've got your back as well for some of you guys that go to church today. It's Sunday, so you know, someone could be praying for you. You could be at church. For some of you guys, praying for things, sorting things out, you know, possibly even with your love life or just personal changes. Okay, so let's see what's going on and anything else with the work. Says work overall is going to be successful once you get into motion about things that you need to achieve, or even say that you did it, you've completed something. It does say many of you may have completed something or did something that you needed to do. It does say sending emails or text messages is something that you want to do. It does say words of advice, you have to talk about things that you do want to do and can study at the same time too, for some of you that need to study. Okay, or even just look into things more carefully or delicately, or even word search things or look things up practically. Okay, still seeing that there's some information that you need to sort out as well and may not have delivered or given to someone, or even seeing that it's not going to be everything that you need to support. It says sometimes you just need a break and you need to walk away and rest a little bit and have fun or enjoy your mind, and you potentially will get back to everything that you need to do another day. Okay. It says love life is going to help you a lot with good karma, and it's going to help you see a lot more things that are going to happen soon. It says many times over you see good karma coming to you and you wonder where it's coming from. It says victory is yours and people out there in problems are going to give you good karma at times. It says many times over you want to see blessings, so you're going to help yourself with blessings, and when it does happen you're going to see good karma come to you. It says there is some feelings here of taking the risk or even taking the mickey that you may have to watch for. It does say sometimes you warn yourself not to stress too much, but you're getting help to get paid. And that's why you're there doing your job and working on things that you can continue committing to, and seeing that judgment is no longer certain in your mind, that you're being practically picked on all the time by a boss or a member of your family, or even teachings that you know you have to give yourself to get something right or done. It says many times over you see yourself as a good person and you want to support that, so you're going to help many others see that you're trying to change your ways, or even support your mind and put you back in great places, and stubbornly working on your success and being brutal to this energy so you can commit to your goals and your family. Successful jobs are on its way, commitments are there, and goals are set and in motion to work its way forward. Loving yourself in ways that you can support yourself are going to be blessed energy, and good karma is coming to you. Work on it. That is beautiful. So let's see what's going on with business. Okay. Let's see what's going on with business. Business is practically no laughing joke or no laughing matter. It does say that some of you guys are looking for a way to close out the problems with bills or practical finances. It says some of you are dealing with things that are going to work on your mind in definite situations, or even in problematic situations. It says sometimes you need to look into where the problem is coming from and how you can support the idea of a man or woman telling you, I have seen where I've gone wrong and I'm definitely staying here and I'm not moving on. It says someone is trying to warn you that no one is moving on anywhere until they see judgment or see a problem. It says many times over someone has told you that good karma can come, but when is it going to work out in your favor to see when it happens, it happens. It says no one's telling you this, but it can warn you that things can happen at any moment. So study that and listen to that and carefully understand what it is that you know. It says many times over you're going to see good karma come, working on your ways, or even your judgment, or even things that you need to support in your mind, or in partnerships or in teams. It says you need to support your mind today and put your mind at ease and struggle no more if you feel like good karma has worked out in your favor. It says I've tried to warn you that I see past the things that you've seen, and I'm looking forward to better news coming in, and I want to know that great finances is on its way. Can you continue to show me that great finances is on its way? So some of you guys may want to know through your team members and people around you that, you know, great finances is on its way from the things that you are putting in place and sorting out, you know, the information that you've delivered or set, you know, things in motion with your team. You know, it does say that you have struggled at times to sort out everything, but you're working on things. And once it does happen, you'll see blessings on its way. You've just got to keep riding things out and then waking up and saying, well, I'm doing it again and again and sorting that out. Once upon a time, you may not have seen yourself like this, but it says good karma is coming because you're working on things and weighing the pros and the cons and looking at the future with a brighter smile on your face. You are doing a great job. Well done. Okay. So well done, well done, well done. I'm also seeing you guys sorting out things with your weight and your love life as well. Okay. So, anything else with business? Okay, so let's see what's going on with oh, wait a minute. Someone could be in your business. I'm hearing a parent. Does say justice is served with you wanting to know whether or not I'm going to stay away from you. I can't stay away, but I've got to give you that. I just wonder how you are and what are you doing and what you're wearing and how do you cope with your life. I need to see you again. Okay, that could be someone in your business. Okay, that I'm hearing a parent. Okay, but I do see, you know, as manager or management, you're controlling, you know, you're controlling the workplace pretty nice with lots of money coming in. Good karma is there, structured, you know, structure is there, you know, holding back feelings of worry and sorting things out, you know, in the background and doing great in your jobs. Okay, so So let's see what's going on with your love life. Says love life is going to be practical and very nice. Very nice. It says mostly you have great news about who you are and how you support your idea with your family. It says people love you very much and you want to support that and give yourself very good news. It says I'm trying to warn you, I'm coming to speak to you one day, but I can't see you anymore. I just know that I need to start speaking to you, and I've tried to warn you I can't see you anymore. So start speaking to me and making me feel like I can't always be the clever person that you want me to be, but I don't know if I can speak to you about seeing you anymore. Okay, so there could be someone here that feels like they can't see you anymore. Okay, could be a man here. Okay, it could be a Aries man. If not, earth sign, it could be you guys that feel like this. It could be in relation to family. Okay, it says, I want to know that friends are going to be there to protect me and be there and have my back. I want to know that females are not going to be the problem that I have all the time. So I want to see how I can get jealous energy out of my system and good karma come into my mind so I can support my friends and family and put them back on the right path. I just know I can support myself with anything that I trust myself to do or put my mind to when I know that I can. I see my female is there and I want her and I love her, and I just know that she is there and she's safe and she's well. I do well in my mind and I have plenty of sexual energy inside me to personally give myself good karma. It says love life is suffering just a smidget, but it says not too bad right now. Good karma is there. Okay, anything else? It says I warn you not to speak about me in any type of mind game of yours because I don't want to play it. I see my life is perfect and I want to support it with blessings and beneficial things that are going to warn me that good karma's coming. So I do see you want to know great news is always going to be there with your love life and your marriage. Okay, you are in your head a lot about this at times, but you do see that you make sure that you put in a lot of time and efforts to make it happen. Or you've warned yourself that people will speak about you, but at times you see blessings are on its way. You do see things that you do remember and have things in your mind that you will want to support or do support, and you have beneficial things with your lover right now, or have told them off, or maybe even tell them off at times, but you don't know if it's going to be a bad thing. You just know that you love your person and you want to spend time with them and see that they're always going to be there, or beneficial things are going to be there to support you in your mind about good karma, and your life is going to be supported. It does say poor judgment of a female that doesn't always want to hear that she's a nonsense person or a negative person, but she's also there in the mind of hers trying to stop herself from saying bad things, but she can't help it. She may always speak or wonder what's going on, but she has to live her life and move on. It does say female friends are always going to be there for you to personally make sure you have great news or support yourself or your ideas. It says sometimes I realize I don't have these kind of friends and I wonder where they are now, and I wonder if you remember who you are and how you dealt with your friends, or how you were with your friends. It says good karma came to you and now you don't have any good karma in your mind about people that you know, or you do have good karma about people that you know and you wonder why it is working just fine, but you just don't want people to always talk or gossip or make judgment or lie to you about things that you know you could have better news with. So you try to warn them that you have great news with them, and ideas that come to you will support you. It says plenty of times I need to support my ideas and put myself back in the same mind I have been on, and love myself. I can't let people get me down. I've noticed this. I can't let people get me down. So I do see, with you now, you may have had, quarrels or little disagreements with people, or people that have judged, or you may have judged, or whatever it is, but you do feel like good karma is there as long as you keep the peace and the harmony around you. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on with your love life a little bit further. Anything else? Says, I want to warn you that I'm stressed right now, and I can't tell you that, but I am stressed. I mean well to you, but I'm stressed. I just need to see that you love me, though. I know that you love me. I can't support everything that's going on with us and people there that I've been mindful about how they've treated us, or even going to treat us next year or next month or next new year, or whoever it is, or wherever they are, or how they're going to deal with us. But I just know that we have to stress less and give ourselves beneficial news and love each other. Okay, could be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign, or it could be you, or it could be your person, your spouse. okay, or communication issues have never been a problem for you. It could be just things that have needed to be said and come out in the open through the trial and the error of the situations with you and your person. Okay, so I'm hearing home on the blink of a glass roof as well. It says someone needed to speak about why it's never going to happen anymore. It says sensual passions are there now for me to please who I am. I want to hear that bad news is there. As I wash away my sins and purposely put myself back on the pedestal of good fortune and good karma, I don't want to hear problems are there with people giving me negative vibes. I just want to see blessings are there today. Okay, so someone just wishes for blessings today, good karma today. It does say warning. It does have a lot to do with a past situation, but it doesn't need to be spoken about yet or today. Nothing set in stone. It says people are there warning you that passionately they want to harm someone or hurt someone or even see someone hurt. It says no one needs to get hurt and everything is going to work out just fine. I just need to wash away my negative jealousy, envy, or mental health or struggles, and I'll be just fine. Okay. All right. I'm hearing some of you guys as well. I need someone to watch the kids as well. All right. So let's see what's going on with the singles. What's going on with the singles? Single parents are always going to be a topic of now. It says people do know they have to warn themselves of negative enemies that they come into when they go back home from their minds about schooling problems or even people around them. It says mentally stress is there with people that have committed to this. It says, mind you, I want to see it is not going to happen to me, so I don't want to put myself in the same problems. I see that problems have been there a lot in my past and I may not see it again if I move on. It says someone sees that you have moved on past a problem or you see that better news is coming with your child in the near future. It says granted you touch in your mind to say that touching your mind is going to be something I can do if I want to. It says no one knows that I could do this, but I could touch your mind about school or let you know that personal problems are never there again. It says good karma is there when you want to work on things, and working on your whining and your moaning is never going to help the situation, but I see you are better in your mind for who you are. I'm probably going to be a great parent to someone in the school system, or maybe even around you, or maybe even troubling you to wonder why it is coming out in the way it is. Okay, so I'm seeing something here could have ended in the past. All right, yeah, something could have changed or ended in the past. Okay, it could have something to do with government schooling as well. It does say personal feelings of your own have gotten in the way for some time to deal with situations with people that have words with you or got on your nerves, or even dealt with you with benefits that they feel like could be good for you and not so great in the minds of yours. Okay, so in the minds of yours, meaning many of you. It says sensual energy has been there in the past where sex has been given to adolescents for feelings of not wanting it to happen again. We are choosing you to speak about it if you want to speak about it. It says warning, you don't have to speak, but are you one of those parents that want to speak about children that have come across pedophilia in the school system? It says we want a word with you to find out if people around you have been speaking about this. Okay, so someone may want to speak to you about pedophilia that's happened in the school system, so just be mindful of that, because someone could be looking into this information. Okay, I may want to talk to the parents. All right. It says laughter is there with people always talking about someone saying that it's always going to be this way. It says it never has to be this way if a person doesn't speak about why this person is speaking about it. It says the chosen one is never going to speak about it. Are you aware that it's going to happen ongoing if this person doesn't give up or stop speaking about it? It says trial and error is there with people always gossiping. It does say warning, if this person doesn't stop speaking about it, word of mouth can get around and struggles can come back around to you. Warning, give yourself a time out and give your child a good talking to about these things and stop them from spreading lies or rumors or gossip to help someone take away your mind from the situation for you. It says someone says that your child could be talking or gossiping around the school or about the school and doesn't like to hear that it's going to be good. It says it's not going to be good if this child doesn't stop giving information to other children, or children start speaking about it to them or continue speaking about it to them, and then the word of mouth gets out. It says stop letting this child speak about things that doesn't concern him or her. And it does say people will bless you better in life if you have good karma with your mind or how you proceed with caution. It says some of them do have judgment to give you or even word of mouth or information. It says some of them want to speak to you and don't know how, but they will continue to worry or understand that nonsense is there and people need to stop speaking about it, and wonder if they've got problems in their own mind, or have they been struggling with these situations, or has it been going on, and why do they want to talk about it if it's not going on? And if it is going on, why do they want to talk about it? Is it something serious that they need to look into and put a stop to, or is it a problem that they keep going on and on about because they know they have problems with people judging it? It says it's not going to be good for anyone to speak about it, but it does say bad news if a child around you keeps talking about it with a parent or a person, or even someone that says that there could be gossip of this and this is the reason why a child has left the school, or maybe it is a problem with word of mouth that people are no good, or someone here just can't understand why someone's left the school to join a new school or join homeschooling or join home parenting, or is wondering if they're going to return to school or go back to karma or look into bad news. It says someone's trying to warn you that negative energy is there, but it's jealousy, and problem with them is they can't get over the problems that they've had in their school system, or even in the building of where they are used to speaking about it, or even where the person lives is what they want to say. But it says they know they don't have private investigators to look into that, and they don't need to. They just wonder why the child always spoke about things that made sense to them and made them see that they needed to laugh at themselves or make jokes at themselves because they know it's funny. And in fact, it's funny because they don't want to speak about how true it is, even though it's true at times, or false. Or nervousness is coming over someone because they know that they need to stop speaking about it. It says many times over a person wants to hear bad news so they can spell out the person's name to talk about it or see if it comes up. It says nervousness is there with someone that's working behind the scenes to see if someone's going to talk about it too much to the point where it comes up again. It says word of mouth is spreading that someone keeps talking about nervousness or negative energy. It says nervousness because the person is trying to warn you that they could spread rumors on purpose to make the child look like they're bad and steal their mind game and put them back in the same problem so that they can have justice in their hands again at school if they're doing home learning, or if they're doing problematic solving in their mind to solve who they are as a person. It says nervousness is there with people wondering why they can't have you back home in their mind with their schooling, or have you in your mind about how you teach and what's going on with the way you teach your child in home education. It says lovely things are brewing for this person that's doing home education. No need to speak about them. Leave them to me. I'm doing the greatest job that I can to support them and give them good energy. Laughing at them is something that the school officers are doing, or the attendants are doing, and people are laughing at a person saying, you're never going to be well in your mind to speak about me again. I'm going to laugh and move on. It says nervousness with a person that never needed to speak so much is causing pain and heartbreak for another person and can't harm themselves enough but to look into the problem. It says many times over this person can't get over the stress that they've caused for a person or a parent, and they can't move on. It says stubbornness is telling them to move on and they're jealous and can't get over it. It says many times over this person keeps looking and staring and wondering where this person is, or how they keep mumbling about other people in the system that's allowing this person to live out their karma and move on with their life doing schooling from home. It says it's a jealous member of your family, your team, or the school. It says many times there is people all over doing this, but 2 people or 3 or 4 or 5 individuals are looking into it, and sexual health is one of the things that they want to look into. It says time and time again there is pedophilia around, so they wonder if pedophilia is going to be at home. It says they want to know if pedophilia is at home because the laughing stock laughed and walked away when there was a pedophile in the school. It says my word, this does not look good to many judges or convinces that the child could have been abused or looked at as a pedophile in the pedophiles menu. How can the child look like a pedophile? Okay. It says the child has not been dealt with in a bad way, but it says I need to protect myself. What if there's children going around talking about me, how I was doing pedophilia, and I know that I didn't do it, but what if I did? Who the hell is this? There's someone here in the school system making some type of continuous remarks, okay? Continuous remarks, making offers with their feelings, you know, bringing up ideas, and is wording off things and wanting to know that they can speak about it. It says this man knows he done something wrong, and he's wondering why a child left at the same time that he may have done something wrong, and he's looking at his daughters and his family and seeing that he should never have spoken about touching another female's genitalia. Oh my goodness. It says word of mouth says this man here has never spoken before and doesn't know how to speak, but he laughs at himself as he knows he can't be allowed back into the system of the school, and doesn't know how to word his mouth about things that he's said and done that's wrong, but laughs at anyone that laughs at him, and wonders if he's in a problem with you or anyone that may have walked away the same time he had to move on. Wow. There is some regrets here with some options, okay, of reuniting with some conflicts that he has many times over with the school or with people around him, talking to him and telling him off or making fun of him or telling him that he's a bad representative to be around kids. It does say beneficially he is working on his wars in his mind, and he's letting go of negative judgment. Okay, that was a lot. Okay. Is there anything else to do with singles? Singles. It says, love yourself first. Please behave and teach your kids that you love them. Ooh, okay. So someone here has walked away and is hiding that they have information that they hold back their feelings for, and feel pretty low, disgusted, down, out, and singled out because of the judgment and the sending negative stigmas and messages to him that he feels is bad. He says he warns himself not to speak, but he's trialing an error today to feel negative feelings are there. But what if there's children that have spoken to him in his mind and told him off too much to the point where he feels bad? It says negative energy of this man may never see good karma, but he's warning himself that problems are there with people that never had good karma for him, and he's wondering who the child could be that has been spoken to or speaking about him, and he's wondering if you or you or you or you or you are the person that has the child that's been speaking about him. Wow. Okay, so a lot of parents that could be involved in a situation with this man that has, you know, had to leave the building of a school where children have been talking about him because he does know that he's done something wrong. Let's put it that way, in regards to pedophilia. Okay, anything else with singles, please, Spirit? Wow. It says, love yourself first and put your family first. Good karma is there. We are working on things that we don't want you to be a part of. We just know you could have been one of them females that wanted to walk away because of judgment or negative energy. We don't know if you are one of them, but we warn you not to speak or say anything about us. We just want to hear great news is there overall. We subject ourselves with rules and punishments to give anyone that's going to harm us. So we will speak to you one day if you do speak to us, but we're not speaking to you at all if you don't want to speak to us. We'll leave you alone and we'll call you no more in your mind to tell you off. We just know that we need to speak to you and let you know that problems are there with people judging you as a personal traitor or letting you know that you had to move on. It says many times over we needed to find out who you are or why you walked away, or maybe you're giving us good karma in our mind to see that you're not in a punishment. You just have good karma to sort out who you are and you walked away. Wow. So it's like someone's giving a message out there. Okay, so it's like someone needs to hear this reading right now. All right. There is some feelings of some wishes being taken with some feelings. It does say stably here. There is someone here that is controlling these feelings and doesn't know how to support this situation, but may have heard something and doesn't want to laugh or even make fun of it. It's very disturbing to this person. And it does say some of you parents may understand, or a particular parent that may do homeschooling now does know why she's left and she doesn't know how to relate to the situation. It says judgment is yours. Do speak about your own mind when you're looking into evidence, or why you need to record things in the back of your mind to say who's who and who's done what. It says, I've tried to warn you, I'm never going to come to you and speak, but what if we were the problem? And that's the reason why we wanted you to speak about it. It says we never wanted to hear that you was going to die out of our minds of being there with us. but we understand that we had to move on and you had to move on, and we wonder why some of the problems were there for us to move on or you to move on. We just wonder why. So a school possibly wonders why, you know, a child now is doing homeschooling, okay, or has to move to another school. Okay, so anything else? Single parents, or not single parents but singles? Anything else? It says singles are benefiting in their mind about sexual pleasures or things of that nature, or wanting to know that blessings are there. It says overall good karma is coming in. It says contemplating on whether you like the idea of singling out a child, or even some family members, or even some people that you know have problems around you. It does say people don't want to hear that bad news is there, and it does say we will call you and see if everything is okay in the near future. Okay. I'm also seeing there's a single man here as well. Okay, thinking about, you know, having a break from, you know, his daughter or his child or some children here. Okay, and does see that he wants to, you know, contemplate being freed up enough to give you time to help you move on or move forward with whatever it is that you want to do. It does say there are some things here you need to know about this man. If he's telling you lies or wants to move on with you, he may not help you enough with things that you want to say that it's going to work in your favor. Or if he's sorry about the situation, you don't want to lie to him anymore and tell him that you're going to stay. You may move on. It does say he may lie to you or lie to himself and thinks he's still there, but the problem is he may not get it or even understand. Okay, anything else about singles? It says liberty takers are there, and we wonder if you're there calling us out or making us feel bad. We want to know that you're protected, but we just don't know if you're telling us off or giving us news that you're going to harm us one day for things that you've heard or said. Is it going to be you or us that calls you or lets us know that there's going to be a problem? It says many times we've wanted to see if you've had problems in your life because we see we have problems in ours. It says bad news for whoever wants to see problems in yours because they see problems in theirs. It says negative energy is there, and it says mental health is there, judging them and continuously judging them, but warning you will no longer be a part of it. And now that you speak about things that are good to you, you can cancel it out. It says let their judgment be theirs and let yours be yours. This has nothing to do with you, and you warn yourself not to get involved and speak less to the situation and laugh because you have good karma. Let their freedom feel like it's going to mean well to them, and let yours feel like it's going to mean well to you. Let good judgment come over you, and let good judgment come over them if they feel like they're warning themselves of good judgment. It says warning, you have good karma. Let the thing mend itself or heal itself from your mind or even in theirs. It says no one needs to know what's going on with you or them. They just need to free themselves from their mind. Okay. It says many times over there's been worries with you, feeling like people over there keep gossiping or talking about you. It says time and time again you have to see that good karma is yours. Laugh the situation off and let yourself be freed from your mind about jealous people or negative people that still want to hold on to your energy even when you're not around. It says nervousness has been there for many times over, and you wonder why people want to join in and curse you or karmically collect your mind from yours when you're telling yourself that you freed yourself. It says mental health has been there, and people have been judging you and calling you out in your mind and telling you negative things will happen to you and your family or your children. It says bad news for them if they keep bruising their egos. Okay. Wow. Someone's saying how they would collect your child from you. It says bad news for her if she keeps whispering negative energy in her mental health, and let her fear factors discipline her own mind if she feels like she wants to work on who she is. It says the work of you being away in your mind or even subjected to negativity or even worst case scenario deteriorated in a bad way are let go of. It says problem is they feel like they can still hold on mentally or verbally to conflict or even verdict that could take you down or under. It says bruising your ego is not going to be trial or an error or even easy to forget, but it says murder, let go of the situation, let it go, let it unfold, see the situation die. It is ended. It has ended. Okay, so something has ended, so people just need to learn to fall away and let it go. Wow. Someone has been pulling too hard on your energy because of jealousy or whatever's happened to them. Okay, yeah, communicating evil things and all sorts of things. Okay, And there's still bad vibes there, okay? So let's see what's going on with, yeah, and I'm hearing a lot of war in the background there still. A lot of roaring energy in the background. Okay, right. Let's see what's... It says, communicate less to me. I could speak to you if I was the police. I feel like if I was to come, would you tell me if your child is okay? It says, no need to speak about who's going to harm the child. It says, no one needs to hear that. It says, have you heard of anything that is negative? I could never speak of this, but I know that I could send people to you and make you feel like karma's coming. So someone feels like they want to send people to you, make you feel like karma's coming because of whatever negativity. It says, burdens are there with them. Let them dwell on who they are. It says, no need to speak to anyone. It says, let them dwell on what it is that they want or who they want to speak to. Okay. It says, your love life is certainly going to be blessed and well in the near future. Okay. So, as for couples, it says you will have blessings so much so that you can't believe it. It says someone here seen the weather changes and people there are ready to compute in ways that they don't know how. It says communication issues are there, but problem is they don't know how to communicate everything. It says the problem is people are looking too far back in the past or looking at jealous energy that they can use to abuse and negatively get you hurt. It says time after time you need to see who's who and what's going on and how you can solve the problems. It really does exist. When you look into it, people do use you to get what they want, and it's wonderful information that they feel that they can get from the past or look at how they can sink in or hone in or dive into problems of their own. It says mental health is there with people that want to subject you to problems. It says the problem is that they never gave you a chance to see good karma and they will never see bad news. It says problem is they don't know how to see bad news because they can't give you that. It says warning, you will always see blessings. Blessings are coming through, so work on who you are and love yourself. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Your love life, anything else? It said your love life has been suffering, but people there want to warn you that good news is on its way. So subject yourself to greatness and be there for yourself. If you have to be there in a building, it says it doesn't need to happen that way, but it says pushing the energy is someone possibly wanting to give you a rest or good karma in your mind. It says no one's saying this, but someone feels like they could attack if they wanted to. Yeah. Could be a fire sign female. It could be an air sign female. It does say blessings are there for you though. So you have to war with yourself or war with them or let the situation unfold. But it says attack is ready to burst in and attack you. Are you prepared for this if it happens? Because I'm ready to talk about what happened in the past. It does say someone needs to speak to you about legal matters concerning your family or a problem that hasn't ended, or maybe someone there feels the need to attack you some more. It says jealousy is there and people want to communicate on why your son has moved on or even left. It says negative energy could communicate its time as the moment to change the situation or look into. It says no need to speak. It is good karma. No one is going to hear anything. It does say blessings are there when you see good karma come to you. It says nervousness is there with people right now trying to communicate things in the back of your mind or even in the mind of yours to get you in your mind and prepare you right now for what you have to say. It says good karma if you find that you need to prepare this with your spouse and your family or your children to communicate good things as you enter the school year. It says many times over, if your children are going to the same school or even a past school but information has been passed on, prepare yourself for good karma so that your children can get good karma, good grades, good A's and everything else that is happening. It says you won't see any bad blood or any bad mind games. Okay. If you see that blessings are on its way. It does say prepare yourself for many things that can happen in these buildings because many times over the school is going to be there ready to drag people down. It says sometimes you see blessings and sometimes you see curses. Which way is it going to go? It says obviously you have to see plenty of blind spots too. If you were me, I wouldn't want you to know a thing, but warning, I know you're going to work on who you are, so you love yourself, right? You're going to see everything and you're going to make sure that you dress well, look well, and certainly smell well and even feel well. And I feel like blessings are on its way to me. It says no need to speak, but everyone knows what's going on, and I know that I need to work on very good energy to support my mind. It says the problem is that people don't know how to support their mind and I can put them back in the same problem. It says many time over, female wants to know if she could put you in the same problem or move on. It says she doesn't know if she can support the idea of everyone's, but she can put you in the same problem or even justify that you are fine, well, fit and healthy. It says she knows that she can do this and she's warning herself not to speak, but are you ready to see blessings, or are you giving me communication failure or issues? It says the trouble is that people have spoken to her in a way that she sees that nothing's set in stone and people can harm her too. It says many times over she needs to see the point of view of yours and theirs, and she can't do that either. It says many times over she needs to see who she is and move on. It doesn't say it's detrimental to your health, but warning, if you have health issues or problems, she can see that there's a problem there. It says problem is people are not going to look into it that deeply, but there is feelings here of ignoring it or helping yourself to move past it. It does say many times over you see great news coming to you, but you have to warn yourself that people are prepared to harm you. So which way are you going? It says you know that you have great news to support your ideas. Support you if you don't. It says mainly because someone wants to see this, and I can tell someone is looking too hard or too deeply into a situation that is positive. It says she knows that she can see positive energy too, and she wants to, and she remembers this. She just doesn't know if she's going to judge you or look into your past. She wants to know way too much. And it does say wonderful things are happening for you if you look into it in that way, because I know I'm looking into it in that way. She says, I know poor judgment is here and people want to bruise my ego to harm you. It says, I know I could do this naturally or fell in the way that I did. It says no need to speak because I see you're using everything that I've gave you, and no need to speak. I've done great in my job for years, so I'm not allowing anyone to attack me. So I'm going to attack you a little bit, but not too much, and I'll let them know that he's fine and he's well, because I need to know that he's well and he's doing great, and I'm not going to be nervous about it. But I see I'm protecting my own mind, and I see great news here, so I'm working on my ways and supporting my mind, and see that female problems are not going to be supported in a bad way. It says poor judgment is here with females that are going to be put in a bad way. It says whether you work on it or not, you have problems with people around you telling you that you're just a single parent or you're a person that has poor judgment. It does say many times over someone wants to cure you with bad, evil mind games or enemy energy. Oh my goodness. It does say many of you may even feel like you're in a new relationship, but may have supported yourself as a single parent beforehand, or even for years, knowing that you do have, you know, the father figure not in the life of the kids. It says sometimes you have to see things from a perspective of theirs or never see it again. It says you know that you want to see things better, but you have to try and warn yourself. Are they seeing it in the same way? Are they here to attack? It says you see that problems could be arise in the near future, but you have to warn yourself to stay calm and be blessed. Are you going to see this? It says the trouble is I can see if the person sees it. Are they going to see it? It says yes, they're going to see it, but they still warning themselves that they can try and harm you. It says when they want to do this, it says warning, you have to subject yourself to good karma. Warn yourself that you're speaking less of them and good karma of yourself, and beneficial things are going to work out just fine. Warning though, you don't have to speak of anyone, so you can speak of good karma and love yourself, and good karma can come of you. All right. Wow, that was a lot. I feel like someone's really pressing on something. So there is a lot of warning signs there. So if some of you guys are homeschooling or taking your kids, you know, out of school, just, you know, prepare for people that can still attack from the inside, outside, so to speak, where they're looking for things, you know, that they're related to in your doctors, where you take your kids to see, you know, health checkups and stuff like that, or even in other areas that, you know, you have to see people that work, you know, with school systems, social services, stuff like, you know, the authorities and stuff like that. Okay. Wow. So let's see, is there anything else with singles? It says trial and error is there with a person that doesn't want to speak about much anyway. It says good karma is there for you overall, and you won't have problems with police custody or mental health of the person that wanted to see you down and depressed like them, because the man wanted to see bruised energy for a child that may have left the school, or even sees that children are leaving now rapidly because of this person that made a mistake, and he knows he's done harm to a child. Wow. All right, so let's see what's going on. Anything else with love life? Goodness me. It says children are there, so I want to see if the kids are all right. Are they all right? So someone here may have heard something and they want to see if the child is all right. Okay. So it does say, warning, it is just this and mostly this that she knows. And she doesn't want to know that you've had problems in your life, but she's heard some things there and she's wondering if everyone is okay. Okay. It does say you know people very well, so you will look into the situation and take your time to look into it very carefully and love yourself and let go of the situation and tell your kids to remember who they are and to speak less of anything that's going on in the school building. It says trust the situation will unfold naturally and people will be quiet and let the situation unfold in their own way. Okay. It says she knows that she could harm you, but she's not, and she's looking forward to good karma. So you will feel good about yourself when she sees you and looks forward to good karma with you. Okay. Right. So anything else? It says blessings are there with you and your spouse, and you'll have good karma with your partner. And it does say teary-eyed situations could come up, or warnings of arrest, or even problems with people that want to talk to you. It says nervousness is there still because people don't know who you are and want to know that you are harmed. Be careful. It says no one's going to harm her though, because I see that I have blessings in my mind, and I'm not going to tear up if my mum tears up, because I don't need to tear up. Why would we tear up for, is what this person is saying. He says he doesn't see any bad news. Okay, it does say really bad news could come out of this because of the person behind it. It says someone wants to see someone hurt or cry. It says it's mental health of a person that was harmed by the harm that they think they've put someone through, or even felt as they had to walk out because of the pedophilia that they gave. It says blessings are there for you though. Sort out your mind and leave the person to be mad at themselves. It says it's nothing to do with you and you need to leave the situation to unfold and enjoy your life. It says 4 years ago, I see that I have good news. Now I haven't got any. I just want to pick on anyone that's harmed me. And I don't know who I've harmed, but I know I could have harmed many people. Oh, this person's negative. Okay. Right. Anything else? It says good karma is there for you. Love yourself and have fun. Enjoy your life. Your family are blessed and well and dressed well and look well. Good karma is there. All right. So let's see what else is going on with marriage. Marriage is going to be good. I'm hearing court case soon. I don't know why. It says someone's trying to push you back that way in your mind, though, to say anything. But it says you're not going to speak of it. So let them cry or moan or tease themselves, because no one's speaking of negative energy. It has ended. Okay. It says learning your lesson is something that you do well, but it doesn't say you justify good karma. It says we warn you that we could speak to you just to hear what the kids say. It doesn't say we want to, but we want to know whose kids are there now and whose are not, and why have they left, or even if they did leave, has it got anything to do with judgment? It says people there may want to judge you or your family. Be prepared if they do communicate with you or want to concern themselves with why you left, and ask questions on why, and let them know that you're not interested in anything that they're selling, and let them know that they're not dealing with you in bad ways, because you've got good mood in your mind and you're helping yourself to be practical in your work and your love life and your family affairs. It doesn't have anything to do with you and your family, and you need to let the situation unfold and see if they move on. Wow. It says no need to speak about it. I have your number. I could call you at any time and let you know that we have problems with people that have affairs or sexual health problems, and we want to know if problems are there with you. Do you know of anyone that has any sexual health problems? So someone may want to call you and ask you about any sexual health problems. It says someone may be pulling on you a little bit too much just to see if they can pull your arm. It says don't speak about it, but people do know that they can walk away if they don't see you. It says many times over, a person may speak to you or may not speak to you, but she's wondering if she can pull you into your mind and say you didn't have to speak. But it is good karma to warn yourself that bad news is there if this person is pressing too hard to hear if there's anything wrong with your family. It says she knows that she wants to know bad news is there, and she's warning herself not to speak, but she's given herself a right to confirm that there's negative information in your household and doesn't know how to support it. She says she's poorly judging the situation and wants to know whether she's going to communicate with you, but she really wants to know who you are and how you did what you did. Ugh, just mindful. Says no one's saying that she's from the school or even from a personal problem yours. It says there is a problem with person though, and they just need to know if it is your problem. It says they know there's a person around you that could speak to you at any moment because she's got problems. It does say personal problems with her is that she don't know how to move on. She's trying to warn you, don't speak, but she has problems that she's trying to push on you. Okay, what I'm picking up well is Be mindful if your children are hanging around with a child, okay, that has had a problem with a predator as well in the past. Because if she's under the system, so to speak, okay, like social or something like that, then she could be, pushing some things onto your family that you may not need. So kind of watch who your children are, watch who your children are hanging around with or speaking to, especially their friends, not just adults, but their friends, okay? It says, when she looks into you, she wants to know many things about you, but she warns herself not to speak because she knows she's not allowed to speak to you, but she is allowed to be up in your mind a lot. She does want to see that you have problems like her, and she does not want to hear that people don't. So she's going to warn herself that she has problems. She doesn't want to know that her family is going to be okay, because she's warning you she's in a care home or she's in some type of social services. She does not know how to support you, but she will pick on you at times when she wants to know your business, and she can't be let into business. So she's wondering how she can support her mind and pick on you because she does not like who she is and wants to know that the child is going to follow her. It says bad luck for whoever it is, because they're going to warn her that it's not going to be worth it. She has to see that she moves on, and she's going to lock herself in her room and move on, because she's trying to warn you now that she's trying to hurt you in her mental health, because she can't speak to her mind anymore about the situation more than it is about how she feels or what she's going through. But she has been a victim of sexual offences or rape, and she may not be in a good mood to speak, but she is trying to drag your child under. So be mindful for some of you. It's very specific. I know it's for everyone, but just be mindful of your children right now, okay? All right, so let's move on to marriage couples, because it doesn't look like it's talking much about relationships, but I'm guessing relationships are okay right now. It may have stuff to do between you and your person, as a couple or just as single parents, Let's see what's going on with so someone trying to click on your mind here. Okay, let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on. There's bad judgment as well, or personal hygiene, or people that want to talk about why it's not good to speak about him. It says personal hygiene is a problem. For some of you, it doesn't say it's bad news, but for some of them, it's bad news, and they want to know why there's a personal hygiene problem. So anyway, let's see what's going on with that could be a problem with that child. Okay, so let's see what's going on with marriages. Okay, it says your marriage is going to be very good. It does say love life is certainly going to be great. It does say official good karma is there, and it does say problematic situations could occur, but it says judgment is not something that we want to do. It says blessings are there and good karma is there, and we're working on this lover's lifestyle. It's very good, and it's possible that good karma can come. Okay, so you gotta be sorting out things in your marriage. It says blessings are there and we are working on it. We have great news. Love life is working just great. That's beautiful. All right, so let's see what's going on with individuals. What's going on with Aries? And I'm hearing treasure chests. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's see what's going on. Anyway, Aries. What's going on with Aries and Taurus? Aries doesn't like you very much and warns you that she's going to stress out more and more if she can't get her best friend to come back to her life. She wants to see her best friend's going to come back and is miserable and hurting anyone she can to get sexual energy or problems with him. She does know that she is a hoe and does know that she sex people and stroke people, look after them. She doesn't know how to stop doing this because many times over she's struggling in her mind and doesn't want to get jealous that she can't see her friend, but she warns you that she can push negative energy on you and she will see you one day if she wants to see bad luck. She won't harm you, but she will harm you if mental health officers come to your life. It says the problem, she doesn't know how to stop and she's giving you bad advice, give to your mind or even your children. She does warn you it's going to be blessed energy at times too, but she doesn't want to see bad news and she's wondering why it's happening to you today. Okay, let's see what's going on with Taurus and Taurus. It says Taurus and Taurus is going to be mad at each other soon because it does say blindly there's going to be ghosting someone or press charges. It does say blessed are there for you to move on, not to speak to a person. It does say this person means well, but they're very good with their mind or their words and they wonder why it is going to be hard for them to move on. But it says it's beneficial for them to say that it's not going to be you or them. They have to move on. It says they love themselves way too much and they're warning themselves and the child that they take care of not to speak to you, but it does say blessings are there if you move on. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Anything else, Taurus? Taurus does love each other very much, and very confusing energy is at times, but it does say blessings are there, and it says if you need to see past the situation and have good karma and love yourselves. Okay, I'm hearing generosity. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm hearing something about a victim of crime as well, so just be careful. Something will be going on in the background. And someone says they have you supported or something like that. All right, so let's see what's going on, Gemini. Gemini, I'm hearing jealousy as well. Curses. Yeah, just be careful, okay? See what's going on with Gemini. Gemini is going to harm you in 2 weeks or less. It says no one's saying that they can harm you now, but they're going to harm you in 2 weeks or less. If they can't hear what's going on in their mind enough with a person, it says they warn you, they want to hear more, but they can't hear enough right now, so they're speeding up the situation in their mind to say, can we solve this or move past? Who's there to speak to us or give bad news? What's going on? When is someone going to speak about happened? Where is it going? How is it going to what's way out of the situation? It says trial and error is there, police custody or people look into a problem. It says nervousness is there with a problem that's trying to speak about something or not. Who's going to come out and say something? I want to know who's going to speak. Okay. That's how Gemini I feel. It could be guys. All right. Let's see what's going on. I'm saying the country is bloody word. Okay. Right. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Cancerian. Cancerian does not want to dissect you or even tease you more. They see that it's not going to be worth it. They don't want you and they believe that they can try and move on, leave you alone, or miss you or remember you, not hear from you at all. They loved you but didn't like you, didn't want to sleep with you or see you. It says they know that they need to stop speaking in their mind about you, and suddenly they disappear and move on. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. Leos and Taurus. Says Leos could be in trouble by a Taurus soon, or a Virgo, or probably a personal hygienist or a traitor. It says the problem is with people, they always gossip and laugh and judge people. It says many times over they don't like to laugh, but many times over they do look and see what's going on, and they never feel bad about who they are. Always wonder why they always have secret karma. It says wonder things are going to happen that day, so don't even have to stress it. It says many times over what you see is the most important thing. It does say poor people haven't got enough to feed families or even see them. It does say some things are going to be worth mentioning or talking about. It says I know I can help this person or make them feel bad. Should I show them who they are, or am I struggling to do this? It says no need to speak if I see bad news. I'll see good news and I notify everyone that everyone is good. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Virgos. It says Virgo doesn't know how to spread lies or rumors. They keep coming up with things in their mind to help themselves with blessings, but don't know how to get out of personal problems. It's the problem is I do not speak a lot and I don't want to hear bad news come. So if I hear bad news come to anyone, I'm going to give anyone a problem that wants a problem. Who's going to speak about one? Okay. I'm hearing the blame game. All right, so let's see what's going on. I'm hearing legal problems in the background or something. All right, so let's see what's going on with, I'm hearing letter to arrest someone as well, so just be careful. Could be a team leader or a teacher, something to do with time out, putting someone time out. This caution is here with words. It says probably people do not want to stress, but they do see bad mood swings with you in 1 or 2 weeks. If they hear bad mood swings come out of you after they speak to you about bad things that happen to you. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with the air sign. Okay, so air sign wants to speak to you or judge or speak less, doesn't know how to word everything, but wants to curse you, karmically give you play at the same time or laugh at you or fun of you, doesn't know how to tease you, but does know how to speed things up in the way they want to speak to you and look at you in a bad way, and doesn't know how to their ego enough with problems they have because they're struggling to see things, or do know that they have problems with people that want to speak all the time, and it doesn't say great news is happening, but blessings are there, or problems are there, or people are there, and it doesn't say blessings are everywhere, but problems are with them today or now, and they don't know how to struggle more than they are, and they wonder how you went through it or cope with it because they see problems themselves and they don't know how to see problems anymore with you, to compare what they're going through. It says the jealousy or just sentence or problems with people that they're having is not going to be easy, but they wonder how you do it, and they wonder where you get your good karma from, or even try to word things in a way where they can see great news into you. It says, you bless yourself, I can bless myself too. I'm not going to let anyone see who I am or hear I'm in a problem. I want to see people's problems, and I don't want to hear my own. So this person wants to see people's problems and don't want to hear their own. All right, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio and Taurus are in love and definitely wanting to work on very good commitment skills, good coherent situations where they can probably give themselves better news. It says trial and error is there with people, or even peace at mind with individuals, or even sexual health problems, but problems people overall that don't know how to mind their business or put past the problem. But it says their coherency and very good skills are going to help them to move forward in better ways of themselves for long days ahead. It says karma is there with Scorpio right now, and believing it and trusting it going to be beneficial. Scorpio is mine, and I believe that. I do love her. I want to support her. She's helpful and she's meaningful, and I want to strive her through confidence and good details of good karma, and I want to award her with great news. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Whew, very hot, honey. Let's see what's going on with okay, I don't know, so surfaces is communicating about, and I'm not speaking about you in good ways, what I'm hearing for some of you guys. Careful. Okay, so let's see what it says. Bad news for whoever keeps premonitioning as well, because it's not 100% certain or fact, even true, but someone wants to see you die of jealousy or go under and don't like who they are as a person, or a man, or some traitor is there. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Sag. Sag doesn't want to hear bad news, but they can't help. They see blessings all the time, and they want to see great news from them, and they see wonderful things are happening, and next energy is something they want, and they see the time is right. They settle themselves in good ways that they can understand, that they like and want to work on things in their minds right now to have good karma in their days ahead. Okay, let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't mind speaking to you or even selling their soul to you that they don't really want to, and are moody, but don't really trust everything that you got to say, or even tell them or wonder what's to happen this way. If something you said to them makes them wonder or think what's going to happen in their future, it does them wish that they had time to wonder if stress relief was going to come to them or blessings is going to come, but they warn themselves not to speak. Everything's going to be certain, so they can move past their mood and subject themselves to good cut and sort out who they are as a man or woman or a female. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I keep hearing the sex center business in the background. Let's see what's going on. It says in 1 week problems could arise, so just careful. Or 2 days. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on. Aquarius. Aquarius is going to be good for you and you very much, but doesn't really understand you all the time. Doesn't mean well by you all the time. It says they're certain that things are going to work out for you, but doesn't say everything's going to work out in your favor. And it does say bad things are there with them right now because they've got to see things from your perspective or work on who you are. It says the problem is they don't want to speak to you all the time. They see their point of view. They don't want to hear anyone else. They will warn you that things are going to happen, but when it does, you have to warn yourself it's not going to be set in stone. It's going to be problematic, which way it's going to go. It says trial and error is there. People are warning you to help this person. It does say you will walk with your hands up high and give out good karma and worship the Lord God, because you tried and you never got good karma enough the way you have now, but you have to put your mind in ways that you put yourself back in problems you may not have. You just got to see the situation unfold. Love yourself very much. I'm hearing something to do with pen in there as well. All right, so let's see what's going on. And there is warnings there as well for personal problems. Okay, so let's see what's going on with what else going on? Pisces. Pisces doesn't hear anything but bad news all the time, and they see blame to them, but they have to warn themselves that punishments is not going to be certain, that it's always going to be theirs. They have to look past the stigma or the mental stress and move past it. Leave you to wonder if they're going to be there to help you next year, next week, or the day after, because warning, they just don't move forward with you right now or day, or they feel moody. It does say trust and believe things can change in a day or two, but they're just moody and they need to be left alone. Okay, fair enough. So, romance angels. Okay. It says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. So some of you dealing with soulmates and soulmate situations. Okay. Watch Leo's last reading. Some of you guys that may need to hear it, or just go and flip back to some of the other ones I did in the past week and just see how they might resonate with you depending on what you're going through. Okay. So it says clairsentience. I can't even pronounce it, but hey, you understand it? It's clairsentience. Okay. It says Archangel Yell, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay. It says perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your support, is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Okay. Just be mindful of situations. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. And definitely you can check Virgo's reading as well. All right. So let's see what's going on. Okay. All right. It says, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Okay. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Okay. So that's positive affirmation here. Okay. And to use wise discernment. Okay. And things of that nature to help you. All right. Let's see what's going on with your angel numbers. Number 49, number 34, number 4, number 31, number 54, okay, number 7, number 11, number 12. Okay, so that was your reading, my lovelies. I will see you again in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.